Hi, my name is Sarah. This is my literature review on curriculum-based measures. These are the 5 studies that I will be discussing in this video. Study number 1. This study aimed to examine the validity of CBM writing tasks and to determine if writing fluency is affected by the type of writing prompt. The research conducted that writing fluency is not affected by the type of writing prompt. The research also conducted that descriptive writing prompts were connected to positive and accurate student scores, so they should be used for students with emotional and behavioral challenges at secondary grade levels. Study 2. This study aimed to determine the suitability and validity of CBM as an assessment tool for elementary and middle school students with intellectual disabilities. The research from this study concluded that CBMs are correlated to positive correct student responses for students with intellectual disability. The research also discovered that CBM assessment tests are accurate and strong predictors of how a student will perform in the content area. Study number 3. This study aimed to determine if special educators' level of implication of CBMs directly affects the growth and progress of their students, specifically in mathematics, which is the content area that was assessed in this study. The results of this study concluded that the more the teachers accepted and implicated the CBMs, the greater the progress their students had throughout the school year. The teachers who had a higher level of fidelity when it came to implementing CBMs also had their students do CBM probes more often and set more ambitious goals for their students to achieve. Study number 4. This study aimed to examine the effects of direct instruction for early writing intervention alongside CBM assessment measurements and if student outcomes or scores benefit from CBMs and direct instruction. The research conducted in this study concluded that when direct instruction, such as early writing intervention, is implemented and paired with curriculum-based measures for assessment, the outcome of student performance were strong and positive, and they were also better than students who did not receive direct instruction. Study number 5. This study aimed to explore further research on the validity of a typical and multi-page CBM for science vocabulary, as well as to determine how well a VM-CBM, a vocabulary matching curriculum-based measure, works with elementary age students. The results from this study are that multi-page CBMs were easier to complete compared to the typical single-page CBMs. The scores of the multi-page CBM had a wider range than a single-page CBM. These results conclude that multi-page CBMs can provide a more consistent measure for science vocabulary or vocabulary in general. Some new skills I acquired are the ability to conduct education-related research, mindfulness of practice and implementation, fidelity of implication, and consciousness of new methods and materials to support all students. Having the knowledge of how to research if a certain CBM or subtest of CBM is effective will help me in the field to provide the best and most effective materials for the students in the classroom. This will also be used in the field-based work with students through the implication of CBMs, as these studies have supported its effectiveness. Thank you.